On this episode of Cafecito, we are joined by media mogul, entrepreneur, and Latina activist Nely Galan at her home in Venice, California. I want to start out asking you about how you were raised. You know, you were born in Cuba.
That's right.
Raised in New Jersey, but you get this amazing work ethic.
I think my parents told me from the time I was very little, you know, no work is too humble for you. You know, we were doing really well in Cuba, and if we have to clean houses, if we have to do whatever, we do it. And so my parents, who were very well off in their country, came here. My father started getting up at 2 and 3 in the morning to paint cars at the Ford Motor Company. My mother became a seamstress and took care of kids. And they taught me, first of all, to get up early every morning, to have discipline.
Can you talk about your first writing experiences?
In my sophomore year, I wrote a story that was kind of like a heavy-duty, I guess, depressive story. And one of the nuns said, "I don't think you wrote this. I think it's an Ernest Hemingway story." And she suspended me for 3 days. And when I went home, my parents are like, "Pídele perdón a la monja, ask for forgiveness." And I go, "Ask for forgiveness for what? I didn't do anything wrong." And I was so mad at my parents and the nuns that I wrote an article to 17 magazine about why you should never send your kids to all-girl Catholic school. And the following Monday, I go back to the school, and the nun goes, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Your story really is yours." And she gave me an A. So the whole thing blew over. 3 months later, the story gets published. And the day that it comes out, I get called to the principal's office. And the principal says, "We don't want your kind here." And they tell me that they want me to leave. And then I go home to my mother, and again I have to tell her the story. And she says, pide perdón, ask for forgiveness. And I go, "You told me we came here because we wanted freedom of speech." And so the nuns took me back. They graduated me a year and a half early to get rid of me, and 17 magazine offered me the youngest guest editorship in their history. It changed my life. It's beautiful, perfect.
Television executive and Latina media tycoon, Nely Galan.
The founder of the Adelante movement, a leader and a champion for Latinas, the incredible Nely Galan. Come on up, Nely.
Tell me about the Adelante movement.
I went to psychology school, and I just got a master's and doctorate in clinical psychology. In that 4-year period that I was going to school and thinking, I also got on the board of Coca-Cola. And I heard something that I had never heard. Latinas in America are the #1 emerging economic market in the world. Furthermore, they said if Latinas had the information of how to get government contracts, franchises, business loans, in 1 generation, they could turn the Latino market to have wealth. I came up with this idea to have a digital platform that teaches Latinas all this information and to go on the road, meet all the Latinas like me, and show them where is the money.
You've actually raised $220,000 for your charity, Count Me In, on your own.
I have, and I raised $220,000.
Wow. At 22, you were the nation's youngest TV manager, station manager.
Yeah.
What is it about Latinas that makes for such great business people?
I think Latinas are moms. You know, we come from moms that will do anything for us. And as a mom myself, I can tell you that our only goal in life is to make our children do better. Latinas in the bad economy did better than any other man or woman. Why? Because if they had to sell tamales, clean houses, go to school at night, whatever, they did it. We're willing to do anything. This is our moment to take our community to a higher place.
Gracias. Thank you.
I'm Nely Galan at my house in Venice Beach, California, and you're watching Cafecito on NBC Latino.